Hello friends, today we are going to learn real numbers which is given in class 10th first chapter. So real number we have done in class 9th also. So first we go to the definition. A number which is terminating, non-terminating repeating or non-terminating non-repeating decimals, that is called real numbers. So that means this one is terminating and non-terminating repeating. This is a rational number, and if number is non-terminating and non-repeating, it is irrational number. So that means it is a combination of rational and irrational numbers. So for examples, pi is an irrational number, 22 by 7 is a rational number, 1 by 2 is a rational number, 3 by 2 is a rational number, 0 is again a rational number. We have under root 2, under root 3, under root 5, so on. So many irrational numbers are there. So these all are real numbers, and the representation of each and every real number is unique on a number line. And then now we will start the next topic, that is a lemma. Lemma is a proven statement used for proving another statement. Lemma, it is proven statement and used for proving another statement. That is called lemma. That is called now Euclid division lemma. For any two positive integers a and b, there exists a unique integer q and r such that a is equal to bq plus r. Now here the condition is a is greater than b. We have taken here two positive integers. A is greater than b. Then we will divide a by b to get quotient q and remainder r. And the condition for r, remainder is which is equal to 0 or greater than 0, but always less than b. Always less than. The next topic is Euclid's division algorithm. Actually, this is an application of division lemma. To obtain SCF of any two positive integers, we will apply division algorithm. Now the first step is, suppose it is given that you have to find out SCF of a and b, then apply division lemma to a and b, and we will divide a by b to get the quotient q and r as remainder. Condition is already there. Now what we have to do, if r is equal to 0, then b is SCF of a and b. The divisor at this stage will become required SCF when remainder is 0. If remainder is not equal to 0, again apply division lemma to b and r. Again apply division lemma to b and r. So now whenever we will divide b by r, let c is the quotient and d is the remainder. So again we have to check whether d is equal to 0, that means remainder is 0, then r is required. Divisor at this stage, r is required SCF. And if d is not 0, apply once again, we will apply the division lemma between r and d. Apply division lemma between r and d. We have to continue this process till the remainder is 0. So that means in this algorithm we continue the process till the remainder is 0, and the divisor at that stage will become required SCF. So that this is the statement of algorithm that we'll use, and this is application of Euclid division lemma. So this is used to find out SCF of any two positive integers. So now let us see some examples to understand this algorithm. Find SCF by using division lemma, and here these two numbers are given. Now in the first step, we have to, the formula is A is equal to BQ plus R. This is the division, Euclid's division lemma. So now A is greater than B. So here in these two positive numbers are given there. So now A is 225 and B is 135. So what we have to do? 225 is equal to 135 into quotient plus remainder here. So we will divide 225 by 135. We will get quotient as 1. We'll get quotient as 1, and remainder what we'll get? 65 and 25. 90. So this is 90. This is 90. 90 as remainder. So you can check the condition. A is greater than B, and this remainder is not 0 here. So remainder must be less than the divisor, that is B, which is 135. So this satisfies our condition. Now since remainder is not 0, so we continue division lemma. Again we will apply division lemma between 135 and 90. So 135 is equal to 90 into 1 plus 45, which is remainder. So once again you see that remainder is not 0. So that means we have to continue, we will continue the process till the remainder is 0. So again we will apply division lemma between 90 and 45. 90 is equal to 45 into 2 plus 0. Now here it is remainder is 0. Remainder is 0 implies that SCF of 225 and 135, the divisor at this stage, and this divisor is here 45. So that is 45 is required SCF of. Take few more examples. Find SCF of 867 and 255 by Euclid's division algorithm. So now again what we see, 867 is greater than 255. A must be greater than B. In division lemma, when two positive integers A and B, A is greater than B, then when we divide A by B, we'll get quotient Q and remainder R. And the condition for R is less, which is greater than or equal to 0 and always less than B. Now here apply division lemma. This is A and this one is B. So 867, 255. So now divide it. 867 divided by 255 3 times 765. This is 5201. Now again we have to apply the quotient is 3 and plus remainder is 102. Again we have to apply division lemma. Since remainder is not 0, so again we have to apply division lemma between 255 and 102. So 255, this is 2 times 204, 51. So this is 255, divisor is 102 and quotient is here 2 and plus remainder, that is 51. 51 is again not 0. So once again we have to apply division lemma between 102 and 55. 102, quotient is 51. 51 divided 102. this is 2 times, remainder is 0. Remainder is 0. So 51 into 2 plus remainder is 0. Now here we'll get, here we have remainder 0. So therefore divisor at this stage, and the divisor is 51, and the required SCF of, therefore SCF of 867 and 255 is nothing but 51. The required SCF is the divisor at this stage, as remainder is 0. So this is the required result. SCF of these two is 51, since here we have remainder 0. Now let us perform. There is another type of question. After finding out SCF, we can express it in the form of A and B. SCF we can express in the form of A and B. So for this purpose, we'll take one more example. Here we have to find out SCF of 1651 and 2032 by division algorithm, and we have to express it in the form SCF. We have to express in the form of 1651m and 2032n. Here sign may be positive or negative. We have to find out value of m and n. So first of all, this type of question is a very important question, application of division lemma. So now first of all, we will find out SCF by same method, applying division lemma, and then we will convert it in the form. So now 2032 is greater than 1651. So apply division lemma. A 2032 divided by 1651. So we will show the division. We will show the division. 2032 divided by 1651. So we'll get quotient as 1. 1651. This is 1. This is 8. 381. So this is multiplied by 1 plus 381. So once again, what we observe, that remainder is not 0. Remainder is not 0. Again we'll apply division lemma between 1651 and 381. Now 1651. We will apply division lemma as remainder is not 0. Divide it. 4 4 is 16. So now this is 4 times 4 1 is 4. 1524. 1524. So 11 minus 4, 7. 4 minus 2, 2, and 6 minus 5, 127. So here we'll get a remainder as 127. So now again write it as 1651 381 multiplied by the quotient is 4 and remainder is 127. What we see, again remainder is not 0. So we have to apply once again division lemma between 381 and 127. 127, 381 multiply 381. Now remainder is 0. So this is 381 is equal to 127 multiplied by the quotient is 3 plus remainder is 0. Remainder is 0. So remainder, since remainder at this stage is 0, so therefore divisor at this stage, that is 127, becomes required SCF of these two numbers. So therefore SCF of 2032 and 1651 is equal to 127. This is required SCF. Now we have SCF this. Now we have to express SCF in that form. So for this purpose, we'll write SCF as 127. Now 127. So here it is, remainder is 0. So we start above the last step from below downwards to upward. Now value of 127. Now we have to express 127 in these two numbers, relationship between in these two numbers. So for that purpose, 127 can be written. Now let us see this 127. So 127 can be written as 1651 minus 381 into 4. 381 into 4. And here 1651. So that means here we can write it is multiplied by 1. Now 381. So now we will replace 381. So this is 1651 minus 381. 381 can be replaced as 2032. So this is 2032 minus 1651 multiplied by 1. This is the value of 381. And here it is multiplied by 4. So multiplied by 4. So multiplied. So what you will get? 1651 minus 2032 into 4. 2032 into 4 multiplied. And this is minus and minus, that is plus. 1651 into 4 into 1, that is 4. So what we can write? Once again, simplify it. We'll get 127 is equal to 1651 into 1 here and 1651 into 4 here. So 4 and 1 5 take common. 1651 into 4 plus 1. 4 and here it is 1. Here it is 1 minus 2032 multiplied by 4. So 2032. Now this is final answer, and now we'll compare with 1651 multiplied by m, or simply it is m minus 2032 n. This is 127 SCF. So now compare it. On comparing, what you will get? 1651 multiplied by 5. So therefore, on comparing, what we will get? M is equal to 5 and n is equal to 4 and n is equal to 4. Take one more example. Find SCF of 1190 and 1445 by using Euclid's division algorithm, and express SCF in the form 1190 m plus 1445 n. Find here the value of m and n. Now once again, 1445 is greater than 1190. So that means this is A, greater number, and this is B. So apply division lemma. 1445, that is equal to 1190 multiplied. So now show the division. 1445 divided by 1190. 1 times 1190. Remainder is 5. 14. 14 minus 9, 5. 3. 3 minus 1, 2. So this is 2. 1 times plus 255. Again you see remainder is not 0. Remainder is not 0. So again we will apply division lemma between 1190 and 225. 1190, 1190 and 255 multiplied divided by 255 4 times 1020. So this is 70, 170. So how many times? The quotient is 4 plus remainder is 170. Again you see that remainder is not 0. So once again apply division lemma between 255 and 170. This is 1 times 170. 5, 8. 15, 8. 85. So 255 is equal to 170 into 1 plus 85. Again remainder is not 0. So again apply division lemma between 170 and 85. 170, 85, 85, 170. 2 times remainder is 0. So this is 2 times plus remainder is 0. Remainder is 0 here. So divisor at that stage will become required SCF. So therefore SCF of 1190 and 1445 is nothing but this is 85. This is required SCF. Now what we have to do? We have to express this required SCF in the form of this one. So for this SCF is now SCF that is equal to 85 and start from second last step. Where is 85? Here it is 0 from top to bottom. Sorry, bottom to top. 85 can be written as 255, 255. You can write here 1 also because 255 means 255 into 1 minus 170 into 1. This is replacement of 85. Now what will replace? 170. 170 is here. So this is 255 into 1 as it is minus 170 and last it is 1. So 170 is 1190. Later on we will write 1190 into 1. 1190 minus 255 into 4. So open the bracket. This is 255 into 1 minus 1190 into 1 minus and minus this is plus 255 4 into 1 that is 4 into 1 that is 4. So what you will get? 255, 255. So this is 255 into 4 and 1. 4 plus 1. If you take 255 common, what you will get? 4 plus 1 that is 5 minus 1190 into 1. So now what we have to do? Again we will change 255. That is the last step. 255. So 255, this can be written as 1445 minus 1190 into 1. This is 255 multiplied by 5 minus 1190 into 1. Multiply and open the bracket. This is 1445 into 5 multiplied by minus 1190 multiplied by 5 into 1. Now this is 5 and minus 1190 into 1. Now simplify it. 1445 into 5 minus 1190 you take common, 1190 you take common, minus 1190 you take common. So what you will get? 5 plus 1, that is multiplied by 6. So SCF is what? This is 85. So 85 can be written as 14. We have original number 1190 and 1445. So 1445 into 5 minus 1190 into 6. Now express this, that is 1990 m. This is plus 1190 into m and plus 1445 into n. Now on comparing, so what you will get? Value of n is equal to 5, value of n is equal to 5, and here it is plus sign, here it is minus sign. So 1190 into m, so m becomes minus of 6. So m is equal to minus of 6. In previous question, we got the result as n as 5 and m as minus 6. Now, some type of questions, there are two type of questions. One is simply SCF and other is find SCF and express it in the form of A and B. Now, two questions for homework. Find SCF of 960 and 1575 by Euclid division algorithm and express SCF in the form of 1575 m plus 960 n. You have to find out here m and n. Find m and n. Now second one is find SCF by division algorithm of 504 and 1188. These two this is a normal question, simple question, and this is you have to be take care of. So simplify it for your practice, and in next video we will learn some different topics of real number. Thank you.